The passing of Don Murray earlier this week has made several followers of our channel think back to the last glory era of the Hollywood studio system. And two different people had mentioned that this person came to mind not because she passed away recently, it's because, again, she was a rising star, just like Earl Holliman was, just like Don Murray, Jeffrey Hunter, different female actresses. And Mitzi Gaynor's career is so diverse, it would take millions of hours to describe it. She's been a firebrand, kind of a Broadway style performer. She belts out tunes like nobody else. Of course, her famous Georgia Goro performance at the Oscar drew in to a whole new generation of watchers. And I'm surprised she never won an honorary Oscar or honorary Golden Globe, because what she's done for screen, stage, and performance arts is just incomparable. Now, Mitzi Gaynor, now bear with me for a second, born Francesca Marlene de Cesazny von Gerber, September 31, is an American actress, singer, and dancer. Her notable films include We're Not Married, There's No Business Like Show Business, The Birds and the Bees, and South Pacific, for which she was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actress, Motion Picture Comedy Musical at the 59 Awards. Now, again, born in Chicago to Henry D. Savanzi von Gerber, a violinist, cellist, and music director of Hungarian descent, and his wife Pauline, a dancer. By her father's second marriage, she became stepsister to controversial anti-war activist Donald W. Duncan. The family first moved to Elgin, Illinois, and then to Detroit, and later, when she was age 11, to Hollywood. She trained as a ballerina as a child and began her career in the corps de ballet. At 13, she was singing and dancing with the LA Civic Light Opera Company, and this was again during the war years. She lied about her address so she could attend La Conte Junior High in Hollywood. Now, when she signed a 7-year contract with 20th Century Fox at age 17, she sang, acted, and danced in a number of film musicals, often paired with some of the male musical stars of the day. A Fox studio executive thought that Mitzi Gerber sounded like the name of a delicatessen, and he came up with a name that used the same initials. Now, she made her film debut in the musical My Blue Heaven. Betty Grable and Dan Daly starred, and she had a supporting role. A college drama, Take Care of My Little Girl, in 51 followed, with Gaynor playing the roommate of Gene Crane. Fox then gave Gaynor a star part in the musical biopic Golden Girl, playing Lotta Crabtree. It was a mild success at the box office, and Gaynor was one of several stars as well in the anthology comedy We're Not Married in 52, and then she was top billed in the musical Bloodhounds of Broadway in 52, which made, get this, $2 million, equivalent to $22 million in 2022 at the box office. Now, Fox put her in I Don't Care Girl in 52 as Eva Tanguay. The film also did well, making $1.25 million. Gaynor then starred in Down Among the Sheltering Palms, playing a South Sea Island girl. She was also the female lead in Three Young Texans in 54. Now, Gaynor's, again, most popular film in her time at Fox was Irving Berlin's mega hit, There's No Business Like Show Business. In 54, she was billed second after Ethel Merman, Dan Daly, Marilyn Monroe, Donald O'Connor, and Johnny Ray. What a cast. Now, Gaynor eventually married Jack Bean, a talent agent and public relations director for MCA in San Francisco on November 18, 54. Their home was on North Arden Drive in Beverly Hills. She had just been released on 20th Century Fox before the start of There's No Business Like Show Business, with 4 years left on her contract, and decided with the time off to get married. The union, unfortunately, was childless. After their marriage, Bean quit MCA, stating his publicity firm, started his publicity firm named Bean and Rose, and managed Janet's career. Now, Mitzi's career. In 56, Gaynor appeared in the Paramount remake of Anything Goes. Get this, co-starring Bing Crosby, Donald O'Connor, and Zizi Jean-Marie, loosely based on the musical of Cole Porter, P.G. Wodehouse, and Guy Bolton. Paramount then cast her in The Birds and the Bees in 56, playing the role originated by Barbara Stanwyck in The Lady Eve. Her third film with Paramount was The Joker is Wild, a biopic of Joey Lewis starring Frank Sinatra, in which Gaynor played the female lead. In 57, she appeared in MGM's Les Girls, directed by George Cukor with Gene Kelly and Kay Kendall. Should have been a bigger hit, but I think that's a great movie. Now, her biggest international fame came from her starring role as Ensign Nellie Forbush in the film version of Rodgers and Hammerstein's South Pacific. For her performance, she was nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress Motion Picture, comedy musical again at the 59 Awards. I'm going to watch that man right out of my hair. Now, Gaynor followed this movie. We had a happy anniversary with David Niven and UK production Surprise Package in 1960, a musical comedy thriller directed by the great Stanley Donen. Her co-stars were Yul Brynner and Noel Coward. The film's theme song was composed by Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn, music and lyrics respectively. Dancing and singing in a duet with Noel Coward, Gaynor performed this song in the film. Now, her latest film role was For Love of Money, starring Kirk Douglas. Now, following her film work, she performed in other media. She appeared between two sets by the Beatles when they made her second appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show on February 1664. She then performed for a 9-minute segment from the stage of the Deauville Hotel in Miami Beach, separated by one commercial break. Again, she sang Too Damn Hot in a blues medley. Now, at the 67 Academy Awards, she sang the theme from the film Georgia Girl. And that was a big hit. The video is still there. She was just tremendous. A little bit of Debbie Reynolds, a little bit of, let's put on a show Anne Margaret style. Now, Gaynor later added the number to her concert repertoire. Now, through the 60s and 70s, she starred in 9 television specials that garnered 16 Emmy nominations. Now, during her nightclub years, which were very profitable and popular for her, she developed and rehearsed her routines at The Cave, a club in Vancouver. Now, The Cave is well known in Canada for being one of the best venues ever in our nation. She became fond of the city and frequently made guest appearances on local television for interviews. I think on BCTV there's a whole bunch of tape. Now, Mitzi's Back in Town became an annual slogan when Gaynor would come to the city for a number of weeks each year to develop her Las Vegas routines. Now, she recorded 2 albums for Verve, one called Mitzi and the second called Mitzi Gaynor Sings the Lyrics of Ira Gershwin. She's thought to have earned more from the record royalties on the South Pacific soundtrack album than her salary for the movie. She also recorded the title song from her film Happy Anniversary for a Top Rank label. For several decades, she appeared regularly in Las Vegas and in nightclub and concert venues throughout the United States and Canada, and building up a very dedicated fan base. Now, she was also a very, very good presenter of the Hollywood Aesthetic. She also became a featured columnist for the Hollywood Reporter in the 1990s. Unfortunately, she lost Jack on December 4, 2006, after 52 years of wedded bliss. He died of pneumonia in a couple's home, age 84. Now, on July 30, 2008, Gaynor, along with Kenny Ortega, Elizabeth Berkley, Shirley MacLaine, and the cast members from High School Musical, So You Can Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, and other performers, appeared on the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences TV Moves Live, a celebration of 6 years of dance on television. She appeared performing the final few bars of Poor Papa, a song and dance number from her 1969 TV special, Mitzi's Second Special. Now, 4 months later, on November 18, 2008, City Lights Pictures released Mitzi Gaynor Razzle Dazzle, The Special Years, a documentary celebrating Gaynor's annual television specials of the 60s and 70s. And these were just like, you had Johnny Cash, John Denver, The Carpenters. This was a heavy draw back in the day, big ratings. Now, the film, which was broadcast on public TV and released on DVD, includes moments from the original specials, which were remastered in 5.1 stereo, along with newly taped interviews with Gaynor colleagues, friends and admirers, including longtime dressmaker, what I call costume maker, Bob Mackey, Carol Reiner, Kristen Chenoweth, Rex Reed, Tony Charmoli, Alton Ruff, Randy Donnie, and Kelly O'Hara. Gaynor's one-woman show Razzle Dazzle, My Life Behind the Sequence, toured the States in Vancouver from 2009 to 2014, including a popular 2-week engagement in New York City. Now, many honors for her career, and I think the best bet is to give her an honorary Oscar down the road, because what she's given to the musicals is just tremendous. Now, October 14, 2006, the New Brunswick alumni adopted Gaynor as an official New Yorker at Beverly Hills High School. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg issued a proclamation paying tribute to her distinguished career as a singer, dancer, actress, and writer. On April 20, 2007, she was honored by the Museum of Television and Radio in LA with a special evening celebrating her TV specials of the 60s and 70s. The sold-out event, Mitzi Gaynor Razzle Dazzle, The Special Years, featured a screening followed by a panel discussion with Gaynor, designer, of course, Bob Mackey, and her choreographer, director, Tony Charmoli. And in conjunction with the event, The museum also featured a month-long gallery exhibit, Mitzi by Mackey, featuring Bob Mackey's Emmy-winning costume from her specials, along with a selection of costumes from Gaynor's legendary stage shows and concert appearances. And Cher said publicly, Mackey was the best designer she ever had. But the costumes he did for Mitzi were just tremendous. Because Mitzi was athletic as well. So the costumes were beautiful and sexy, but are athletic at the same time. It's quite interesting. Now, on March 8, 2009, she was honored by the 2009 Boston Youth Moves Lifetime Achievement Award, presented by the late great Sheila Rivera, who we lost recently, at Swilligans, the Boston Youth Moves annual fundraiser in Boston. Now, on November 7, 2009, she was honored with Chapman University's Lifetime Achievement in the Arts Award during their 20th annual American Celebration Gala at Chapman University in Orange, California. On July 10, 2009, she was honored with the Tremaine 2009 Entertainer of the Year Award from the Joe Tremaine Dance Competition Nationals Final Gala in Orlando. Now, on April 13, 2010, she was honored with the Bob Harrington Lifetime Achievement Award at the 20th Annual Bistro Awards in NYC. Now, on April 18, 2010, she won the 2010 National Academy of Intelligent Arts and Sciences New York Chapter Emmy Award for Outstanding Entertainment Program Special for a public television musical documentary, Mitzi Gaynor, Razzle Dazzle, The Special Years. Now, on September 10, 2016, she was honored with the inaugural Legend Award from Nigel Lithgow's Dizzy Feet Foundation. Now, on September 30, 2017, she was inducted in the prestigious Great American Songbook Hall of Fame, which celebrates lyricists, composers, and performers who helped to create the soundtrack of our lives with their contribution to American popular song by its founder, Michael Feinstein. Now, the television specials. On October 14, 1968, she starred in Mitzi, her first TV special. In specials including Mitzi, the first time in Mitzi Zings in the Spring, she showcased the talent she had first used as a theatrical performer, then in films like There's No Business Like Show Business, Les Girls, and South Pacific, and finally as a concert promoter. Now, the list of specials, again, the Kraft Music Hall, her Christmas show in 67, NBC, Mitzi, 68, NBC, Mitzi's second special, 69, NBC, Mitzi, a tribute to American Housewife, 74, CBS, Mitzi and 100 Guys, 75, CBS, Mitzi, Roaring in the 20s, 1976, again on CBS, Mitzi, Zings in the Spring, 77 on CBS, in 1978, What's Hot, What's Not, CBS again, and then the Razzle Dazzle special on PBS in 2008. So again, she had not appeared on screen for quite a number of years until Rita Moreno's Just a Girl Who Decided to Go For It, where she appeared at herself in that documentary tribute. But her last, again, big performance was For Love of Money. Now, the South Pacific, of course, the James and A. Michener version, the soundtrack of that is it's tremendous. The songs itself, there's nothing like a dame. Okay, you got Bloody Mary, Bali Ha'i, I'm going to wash that man right out of a hair. Now, the number was abridged in the film. The soundtrack recording includes the first version, Some Enchanted Evening, of course, Younger Than Springtime, and You Got to Be Carefully Taught. Now, the movie was a tremendous box office sensation. I think they're still counting the money. Budget was a heavy $5.6 million, but made almost $20 million at the U.S. and Canadian box office. And of course, Rosanna Brazzi and most of the key singers were dubbed, but not Mitzi Gaynor as well. And like I said, it's a big piece of water because the roadshow version goes almost 3 hours, so it's a typical. But when I first saw that, I said, "My God!" Just because I knew about Anne Margaret, and I said, "Jesus, this is the mother of Anne Margaret style." Mitzi Gaynor was, like I said, she wasn't sexual; she was just dynamic and quite the lady too. And she has great contact with her audiences. And if anybody's listening to this podcast, want to tell us and myself and the listeners your favorite Mitzi Gaynor story, please let us know. I know it's like anything else. We really miss those studio system. I really think she should have won recognition from more guilds since then, because they ripped her off in so many ways of these performers. But Mitzi Gaynor, again, a 5-star performer in all shape or form. She doesn't get enough credit, but I'm giving her credit today. It's an only 16-minute podcast, but we like to celebrate the best of the best. And she's one of the best of the best. Thanks for listening. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.